Meow. Meow. Meow.
Hello, I am Tim, and welcome to another episode of The Joy of Fungus. Last episode, we attempted to justify the praise that we set onto the pedestal that fungus sits upon. I hope that maybe someone out there was able to be enlightened by this, because if just one more person were to come to the joyous side of fungus, that is enough. That makes all my work worthwhile, and that is why I do this show. So, episode 3. What do you think we will be doing in this episode? Well, it has been decided that episode 3 will be dubbed the Introductory episode, because you do not know anything about me, the host, nor the people whose works and efforts go into the making of this show. Without them, this show would not exist. So, I'm sure you would like to hear about us. You are definitely deserving of it, for anyone that joins the side of fungus deserves to hear everything about everyone that ever praised fungus. Now, I will start. Me? I am TK Toadstool, or Tim for short. Now, you may be wondering, what kind of a name is TK Toadstool? Well, I cannot disclose that information to you at this point, for there are some very angry people out there that will be willing to kill me. You see, people don't like fungus. They don't like people talking about fungus. As I said before, anyone that praises fungus is persecuted. We are shut down. We are thrown out of all parties. We are dubbed the unpopular folk, for no one wants to be hanging around someone who talks about fungus. Now, does that make me depressed? Does it make me a depressed individual because I do not fit in with society? Well, I would have to say yes, I am depressed. I miss life the way it used to be when I used to frolic in the meadows of Idaho. I never lived in Idaho, but I bet if I lived there, it would be amazing. But anyway, we have to continue with this episode. Now, if you want to know anything about me, you should know that I love to read. When the fungus spores fill the air, when I can sense the mold on the walls, that is the best time to read. So, I have here a little story, a little book to entertain you for a bit, because this show is not going to be of entertainment, but I have to entertain you in some way, or else I cannot draw any more people to the joy of fungus. So, this book is called Get Started, All You Need to Know to Get Going. This chapter is called Download Games, Ringers, and More. You have access to a dynamic variety of downloadable content, such as games, ringers, screensavers, and other applications. Additional charges may apply. Follow the basic steps below to access and download these items. Access the download menus. 1. Press Home and touch Main Menu and then My Stuff. 2. Touch a download category: games, ringers, screensavers, applications, or call tones. And then touch Get New. 3. Select an item and touch Go. That's one of my favorite childhood stories. I read it at least 10 times. Everyone reads Harry Potter these days, but this, nothing like this when you're sniffing the fungus in the air. And that is our introductory episode. I'm very glad you were able to listen through and join us in our congregation of fungus. Next time, we will begin talking about fungus again instead of going off on a tangent like we did with this one. Fungus speed, and good night.